Hello, and welcome to Color Commentary. I'm TJ, your average fan, and I'll be talking to you today about HBO's Game of Thrones House of the Dragon, Episode 4. And let's just get into it. Spoilers! Okay, so we got a lot going on in this episode because I'm going to be all over the place, y'all, just letting y'all know. We got Rhaenyra trying to find a mate. We are a year from the last episode, so she hasn't seen Daemon in 4 years. He spent another year shoring up the stepstones in the Narrow Sea. So she is at the Baratheon house at Storm's End, trying to meet all these different dudes that's trying to talk to her, get her hand in marriage. Down from an old man down to like a 13-year-old boy, 14, something. Ridiculousness. And the boy ended up killing this other boy in the process of them arguing because their houses don't get along. So that was real messed up. The way people just easily end up dead in this show is insane. Medieval times, not a great time to be in. Would not time travel there for nothing. So she's over it after a year of this, and she decides to go on back home. So she on her way home. Damon's on his way to King's Landing, so he done flew by her ship. She gets there, there's a court going on, and she sneaks in. Father's pissed because she's back and hasn't found a mate yet. And Daemon comes in, talking about he was crowned king of the Narrow Sea, to which he turns the crown over to the king and says that he's the rightful king of everything, and try to make up with his brother, which they do for a moment, in this episode. A little party going on, and Rhaenyra's getting dissed as usual because her father pissed that she still ain't found a mate. And so she have a talk with Daemon, in High Valyrian, and he let her know, you need to go ahead and get married. And once you get married, you can do whatever you want, And then he sets it up so that she can go out. So he sends her some dirty clothes, street clothes, and a map to a secret tunnel in her room that leads outside. So she takes that, the clothes, and the tunnel to meet him, and they go to Flea Bottom while the prostitution and whoring is going on. And she's enjoying herself, looking around, seeing everything that's going on, because she never gets to leave the castle, really, to enjoy the city. In the process of all of that, they get hot and bothered and start messing around with each other. Now, I don't believe that they actually did the do, but making out with your uncle, not cool. And her father would agree. There was a spy, this little boy that was trying to follow her around, who it turns out works for Marcella, whatever the lady name is that Daemon was sleeping with, the whore lady. Yeah, she's the white worm, apparently, that reported to the hand, Otto, that they had did something. So he went and told the king, and the king like, what? No, I don't believe it. You're full of crap. But he kind of believed it a little bit because overall he's pissed about the whole situation. He sends for Daemon, who doesn't deny that they did anything, even though I don't believe they did, and gets his behind sent away again for the second time, away from King's Landing and back to his home, to the wife that he don't want. So, again, real messed up. And he asked for her hand in marriage, and he like, no, you're not finna marry my niece, you're not finna marry my daughter, you're crazy, get out of here. So the next opportunity for that's gonna be I think his name is Lionel Valerian. Yeah, the dude that rode the dragon last episode. Oh my god, yes. So she's agreeing to marry him if the king, Viserys, gets rid of the spies that was spying on her because it was rude and inconsiderate and bogus. So he does. Talks to Otto and ships him out. Takes his little hand pinned away and tells him, thank you for your service, but it's no longer needed. So I don't know who's finna be the hand of the king now, but it ain't Otto. And I'm pretty sure that his wife is not gonna be thrilled about that, sending her father away. But she was part of it because she kind of believed her father too, and kind of pissed off Rhaenyra. So there's that. They were kind of friendly at first, the queen and Rhaenyra, but now not so much. And then Rhaenyra actually ended up sleeping with the guard dude that she hired oh wow, he was so uncomfortable and did not want to do it, but he felt, there's one of those power struggle things like we have going on today with the boss trying to sleep with the secretary or the assistant, and they feel uncomfortable because this person is in a position of power. That's kind of what happened here. So that was messed up as well. And like I said, Viserys didn't really believe fully that they didn't do nothing because he had the maester come bring her some special tea just to drink, just in case something did happen and she did end up pregnant, he would get rid of this unborn baby. So yeah, that was all messed up all the way around. Meanwhile, the queen is not feeling very good about sleeping with the king. She's so disgusted and disappointed by it all. And he looking terrible, missing digits, 2 fingers gone, scars all over his body from sitting in that damn chair. The Iron Throne is a killer. That's the killer of this show, is the Iron freaking Throne. Whether you trying to get on it or sit in it anyway. Woo! That's what happened in this week's episode of Game of Thrones. Rhaenyra's now gonna marry Lionel. The hand is gone. Daemon wants to marry Rhaenyra. It's all messed up. So we're gonna see what the time jump is next episode and see how far it goes. If she actually was pregnant, because they didn't show her drinking the tea, so we're not sure if she drank the tea. We're not sure if she was pregnant from that encounter with the guard dude. I can't think of his name right now. And yeah, we'll see what happens on the next episode of Game of Thrones. See you guys next week. Have a great day.